Well, if you haven't spent any time on Mill Avenue in Tempe, then chances are, and if you have, then chances are you know about Monti's La Casa Vieja. It's a family-owned restaurant that's been a staple in Tempe since 1954 when it opened its doors as a steakhouse. I'm joined now by Executive Chef Jimmy Hernandez, who will be preparing 3 yummy dishes today. The first being some barbecue beef short ribs with mushroom bacon hash. I just wish people could smell what I can smell. When at the top of the show, before the show even started, I walked over here. I was like in this vicinity, and I said, something smells really good.
Thank you, thank you.
It could have been any of those dishes.
Thank you, thank you. Well, the first one we have here for you is a braised beef short rib, which we have on this side here. It's basting in a little bit of the barbecue sauce and the broth that we cooked it in. And on the opposite side, we have some bacon that we are letting render for our bacon and mushroom hash. So now that we got the bacon all rendered.
And that's the good kind of bacon, not the kind that...
Applewood Smoked Bacon. I wish you guys at home can smell it right now. It smells gorgeous. What we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and add the mushrooms. We're going to bring mushrooms to the party and kind of let them soak in here with the bacon.
Now, what are mushrooms bringing to the party? Are they bringing just kind of the texture?
More little of a texture, another bite element to it, you know.
Okay.
And the great thing is you can use any mushroom that you like at home. You know, I'm using a white bun mushroom here, but you can use shiitakes, whatever your favorite thing is to do. And now that the mushrooms are in here, we are going to go ahead and bring our red wine. We are using a Pinot Noir because we like it a little bit sweeter. So now that that's going, we are going to let that kind of the liquor cook out of it and kind of simmer away here.
So when it comes to reducing, we have to have patience.
You have to have patience. Just let it do its thing, you know. It'll work, you know, just let it be.
I was sharing with you the story that I had tried to make this recipe once before, and I had the hardest time with the red wine. It took forever. And you know, I think I'm just impatient.
Yeah, you know, that's what happens with a lot of cooks at home when we're ready to have a family feast or a get-together. We want it to be ready and just get it out of the way.
Right.
That we want to push the food, but in order for ingredients to get their best flavor, you just got to let them do their thing, you know, let them do their talking all by themselves.
Well, I'm going to let you continue to add some of those things, but as we talk about doing your thing, Monti's has been doing its thing for decades. My goodness, what history that you have in that restaurant.
We have been open since 1956. You know, we are the oldest building in the Salt River Valley. We seat 800 people. You know, and we've been serving steaks for over 56 years, you know, and hopefully it'll be many more to come.
Well, yeah, of course it will. I mean, when you've got kind of a rich history like that, I think everybody that's been in the Valley for any length of time has a Monti story. I went to a couple dances, like in high school when I was at Corona, and that's where I went before my dance.
You know,
one of
the best things about working in the restaurant is that it's so unique that, you know, I go out there to talk to tables, ask them how their dinner's been and how everything's been. And they're like, oh, you know, my father used to bring me here, my grandpa used to bring me here. Everybody has a Monti story. We actually, a couple months back, did a little contest where people brought in their stories that they've had there at the restaurant. We're going to go ahead and add one of these more ingredients. Okay. So everybody brought us all sorts of great stories all throughout the Valley. People from Gilbert, Ahwatukee, West Phoenix.
I was in Tempe. I would have been a Tempe story.
All with their great Monti stories. And that's, you know, that's something you can't get anywhere else in the Valley here.
You need to make a book. You need to go back and tell all your friends over there that you see a book. And we'll all put our stories in there, our favorite recipe, you know, what we remember. Because, I mean, when you have gems like that truly have been around that long, I mean, it's just part of, it's part of Tempe history.
It's part of Tempe history, Arizona history. We're registered in the Historical Society. You know, we're in a haunted book, Arizona, because there is stories about the restaurant being haunted.
Have you ever heard anything?
You know what? One night it just happened to me. I was closing up the shop. I was the last one there. I was walking through our Diablo room, which is one of the oldest rooms, and I've heard a little stomping behind me, and I felt like a cold breeze, but it could have just been my mind playing tricks on me because when it's dark in there, it's dark. It's like a cave.
Or it could have not. You know, you just don't know.
We'll have to find out. Well, hopefully we won't.
Well, I'm going to let you continue to be patient with this because, like, you can't rush perfection. I'm going to let you just kind of monitor this, but we want to let everybody know this is what it looks like when it's all done. And when it's all plated, you throw some more of that bacon on top.
Yeah, when it's all plated and all finished, what we have is just a little bit of the hash to kind of give it a bed. Then we do the short rib and then a little more of the barbecue sauce and just a finishing touch of hash on top.
All right, well, it looks delicious.
Hope you enjoy.
Looks delicious. And then in about 15 minutes, you're going to make some fiery pan-seared chicken wings.
We're going to do some fiery pan-seared chicken wings. It's an American staple with our little Southwest twist to it. So hope you enjoy it at home.
Oh, yeah, I'm absolutely going to be trying these dishes. Oh, looks amazing. A little salsa verde on it too, Robin.
Yeah.